Nah, bottom right looks kind of chopped, bruh. Let's do top left. Let's do top left, obviously. Or we could even do, let's do top right. I feel like top right, like, right here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, anyway. Okay, so, tier list time. This is my first time doing a tier list. First, dipping my toes into it, you could say. I understand this isn't the microphone that I normally would use, which is this one right here. But the reason for it is because I have a shitty laptop that doesn't have two USB ports. It only has one. And this microphone, this lav mic, because that's what it is, it's a lav mic, can only be inserted through a USB-C because I bought it under the impression that I was going to be using it for my phone. And my phone is an Android. Don't roast me in the comments. I don't care. I genuinely do think Android is better. I could go on a whole side tangent, but I'm not because you guys are fucking brainwashed. I don't know who the fuck buys iPhones. Like, you guys are fucking, like, slugs. You guys are actual fucking slugs. You guys need to stop buying that bullshit. Let me get a sip of water real quick, though. What are we doing today? We are doing a tier list of the rides I got to experience on the day I went to California Adventure Park and Disneyland. All right, so you might be wondering why is there only, and if that's the case, why is there only four fucking little pictures down here? And that's because I'm gonna do the tier list for the Disneyland first before I get into the I'm blocking out the sun. Oh, this is gonna be a bust. Hold on, I'm gonna have to completely reshoot this because I didn't realize that that light is blinding you guys. Like, Jesus, it looks like there's a fucking solar flare up there. God damn. Hold on, let me reposition my laptop real quick. I had to fucking okay. I literally had to turn off my light right there. On top of that, I had to pull out this lighting device that I completely forgot I had about just so I could get the recording of this video. But it's worth it. And by the way, I'm definitely gonna turn this down because this thing is like fucking solar flare. God, let's turn this down. Okay. It's like I'm seeing God. Better. And that's probably better for you guys too, because, or well, maybe we could, I mean, oh, wait, hold on, I could change, okay. Dude, it literally looks like a fucking flashbang. Watch this shit. It literally looks like I just got flashbang. Like, you're playing Call of Duty at night, and then someone actually hits you with the flashbang? Look at this shit. Like, god damn! It's because I don't want to change, I want to change the color. Probably this one. Alright, yeah, okay, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Royslop here. Yep, still trying to get used to that name. But I'm gonna say it with pride, eventually, when I'm making it big. Anyway, what do we got here? We got a tier list today. And I want to preface this real quick by saying I'm organizing the tier list completely different. As you can see on I guess right here. I don't know why right here. I only have S tier, A tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier. Because in my personal opinion, hold on. I feel like I'm talking too loud, so I'm going to have... Okay. In my personal opinion, I genuinely feel like having a B tier is not necessary in any sort of way. If S tier was like 100%, A tier would be like 90%. If S tier was 100%, S tier would be 100%. Bottom below that is A tier, and that's like 90 to 80%. And then C tier is like 70 to like 60, I would say. And then D tier is like 60 to 50, and then F tier is just like 50 to 0. 0 to 50, my bad. That's the reason I'm not having B tier, because I think A tier, in reality, to me at least, I see no difference between that and like B tier personally. I think it actually just takes up an extra slot for no real good reason. Man, I feel like the lighting just still needs to get changed. Hold on. Give me a second, boys. That hurt me. I had to squint my eyes. Why is it getting brighter? Jesus. Okay. So that I just explained how the tier list works. So now we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of it, right? What are we making a tier list about? I'm making a tier list about rides from, well, I mean, if you're perceptive, California Adventure Park, the rides I was able to ride at California Adventure Park and also Disneyland. Now you might be wondering, why is there only 4 rides down here? And this is because I think I'm just gonna rank the Disneyland rides first, just because I don't know. I just felt like kind of just give my thoughts here because so much people love Disneyland. I don't really understand why. I don't understand the hype. I think it's not that good. Sorry. If you're a Disney adult, I still don't understand why you're a Disney adult. I don't get it, you know. But anyway, let's go over the 4 rides I was only able to do because I shit you not, in the span of what, like 4-6 hours, I think I was only able to do like 4 rides. And I know some fuckers are gonna be like, "Oh, but you could have gone the fast pass." I'm not paying an extra $150. All right, bro, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. All right, what the fuck do I look like? I'm made out of money. Come on now. All right. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so the first ride I want to go over is It's a Small World. Ironically, not only is this the first ride I just personally want to talk about, this is literally the first ride that I did when I got to the actual amusement park. I don't know why, but whatever. Because I was in oh, actually, no, I do know why. Because I was in a group with my friends and... Hold on. No. Because I was in a group with my friends and... Dude, I literally look like a fighter pilot. Roger. Okay. The reason why we decided to do this one is because it just didn't have that much of a line. Because one of my friends was fortunate enough to actually have the app installed. I don't even know why you have an app. Just a part, like you should just be able to be given like a QR code that redirects you to the website when you go into the park. Why the fuck do you need to download an app? Anyway, It's a Small World. Let's get into it. Where do I rank this? It's a Small World. I need to think here, so I'm probably gonna really cut this out because I'm gonna take like a second to think about this. Where should I put this? Not F tier. No, hold on. Let me really objectively think about this. What did I think about it? I didn't think the song was that bad. Like, I can somewhat still remember the tune, not the tune, the notes. I can still somewhat remember the notes of the song. It's like, it's a small, small room, na, 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 na. Something like that. I don't know. Don't judge me in the comments. Yeah, I mean, I can somewhat remember the notes, somewhat the lyrics. There, oh, okay. Actually, I want to talk about this. I swear to God, when we went into this ride, there was because it's about different cultures and, demographic of people of Asia. I swear to God, I heard ching ching chong. I'm not kidding. I heard ching ching chong. I'm not trying to be racist. No, I really mean this, guys. But besides that, what do I personally think of this ride? This one, I would personally put in... You know what? I'm gonna say C tier. Personally. It's not that bad of a ride. I think it's a very good ride to open up. Like, it's just so mid, though, is what it is. It's like, you sit on your ass, you go down the little canal, right? And then it teaches you about... I think it has a very good message, which is why I'm putting it C tier. Because, well, okay, I'm not saying the message is mid, but I'm saying the message helps in a better ranking of it. Because had it not had the message of like, oh, it's all about we're all one, we're all humanity, we're all humans, we're all like. If it didn't really have that message, I would probably put it a little bit lower, considering the fact that the target demographic for these types of things is kids. So it is teaching them a pretty good lesson there. So I'm gonna say C tier for It's a Small World. I think that's a very, very, very base. That's a very good, well-rounded like ranking of it. Okay, so I had to take a sip of water because my throat. Pause. Oh yeah, that really cleanses the throat, the palate. What's next? Is the Astro? What do you call it? I wrote it down here. Hold on. What the fuck? What do you call this fucking ride? Buzz Lightyear's. I'm reading off this. This isn't a script, by the way. Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. Now I need to talk about this one. This ride was not worth it, and I'm gonna explain why. It's very interactive. I really like the aspect of like you're competing against your friends, you're trying to get a very good high score. I shit you not though. When I did this ride, not only was there a big ass long line for the ride, it also just it literally broke down. Like I remember halfway through the ride, I don't know how. Maybe I was just really unlucky. But because of it breaking down, I shit you not, we were there for an additional like 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes, bro. 30 minutes because it broke down. It's fucking crazy. But let's just say, well, it's safe to say also because like the ride broke down. A lot of the how can I say this? A lot of people were just hitting the same targets because the targets were still like you would shoot them and they would come back up. So people were just getting a crazy high score. I think like my friend got a score of 1,000,000 or something. I could be misremembering that. But the line was really long, and on top of that it broke down, so that definitely didn't help. But I really do like the fact that it's somewhat competitive and very interactive. And you're aiming like a little like toy gun at targets. That's awesome. And also it's like reaction based too, so that's even better. So I would say Astro's World, had it not breaken down, I really mean this, had it not breaken down and had there not been a long line for it, this is going like D tier, bro. I'm sorry. It's going D tier. Just because of the long line and just because of the fact that it broke down and it took an additional like 30 minutes for us to get out of that fucking ride. So, yeah. And oh my god, the noises from the props were so annoying. I'm sorry. So annoying. Anyway, let's get into another one here. I don't know. I'm steaming by this shit. What can I say? It's a small, small road. Don't fucking fuck with me. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, dude. This one, I don't need. I'm just gonna. I know where I'm gonna place this shit right now. S tier. That's S tier. If you don't know what I just put in S tier, I'm talking about the. Fuck. What do you call it? Oh yeah, the Big Thunder Mountain. That one was literally the highlight of the entire day that I was there at Disneyland. Literally, I'm not kidding. Considering the fact that we only did 4 rides. I know it's only 4 rides. I mean, maybe... well, actually, no. This is... No, fuck that. S tier. That's S tier. I love it. I loved it. It was like... it actually had some pretty good turns. It wasn't crazy high up. I know there was another one. It was like... it was the Dr. Seuss's one where it's like the mountain, right? You go on the mountain and that one's tall. That one is actually tall, but unfortunately, me and my friend group really couldn't get to it, sadly. But we got close enough. I think this is a pretty good close. This is close enough. This would be like, it's like brother, sister. I don't know what you would call it. But you know what? That's pretty much it. I don't really have much more to say. The line was pretty long, all things considered, but because of how exhilarating that ride was, it paid itself off. I'm sorry, I gotta give it to Big Mountain. Let's just get into the other one. I don't need to cut. I don't even need to stop. Maybe just stretch a bit. All right, let's get it. What's next? Oh yeah, what I want to talk about next is the Star Wars one. This is like A tier. I'm sorry. That's crazy for like I probably pissed off a lot of like people. Dude, I know bro, I know people are in the comments gonna be like, "Oh wow, all he did was put one in S tier, one in A tier, one in C tier, one in D tier." Wow. He really has original thought. Brother, trust me, this is just how it is. I wasn't pre-planning this or anything like this. This is just genuinely what I think they belong and where they go. Star Wars one was not. I cannot put it in the same caliber as fucking the Bighorn or whatever the fuck I put this one. What is it called? Big Mountain. I can't put that one in the same caliber as it. I'm sorry, I really can't. Okay, it's good. It's a good one. That's it. The ride was like, it was interactive. The people who are like the, what do you call it? The I don't know. The people who play the evil people from Star Wars, they get their part really. They get into their characters. I fuck with that. I feel like you can make it more interactive if you go along with it. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't think they can break characters. So had I known that, I think I would have gone more along with the fact of the characters that play. But well, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a good ride. Like, it's just a good ride. Like, the ride is really fun. There's a lot of turns. It's very swift. It gets your blood pumping a bit. But I wasn't like, it didn't get to this. It didn't get my blood pumping and my adrenaline up to the same degree as this one. So yeah, that's where Star Wars is gonna be, and I don't really have much more to say that. So you know what time it is, boys? It's time to get into California Adventure Park now. So I'm gonna quickly cut this and get the pictures of all the rides I was able to actually get into California Adventure Park when me and my friend group moved over there to that part, and I'm just gonna rank them as well. So no, I'm kidding. But yeah, let's actually just get into it. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so I was very misinformed, as you can obviously see, because you're seeing exactly what you're seeing, which is I only have 2 pictures down here from California Adventure Park. And no, that's not because I'm not remembering more. I shit you not, that was literally it. Yeah. So when my friend group transferred, or when we walked to California Adventure Park, we only got on 2 rides, which was the the Guardians of the Galaxy one, which was literally the first ride we did, but my goodness, the line was long. I gotta preface this real quick, which is probably why there was only 2 rides that we got to do before we had to basically leave the park. Fuck. That's a real shame, because I thought I could have given more insight, but I thought this video was gonna be longer. I mean, I don't want it to be longer, but I thought it was gonna be longer than this. But unfortunately, I misremembered, and it was actually only 2 rides that we were only able to visit within the allotted time that we actually had remaining. So let's just get into it and let's rank these fuckers, right? Oh man, this is such a depressing tier list, man. I feel bad. Oh man, this is such anticlimactic. This is so anticlimactic. I'm so sorry, guys. Really. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna do Radiator Springs, and I gotta think about this for a second. So give me a fucking second, yeah. This ride was a solid 8 out of 10, and because of that, you already know where this is gonna go. This is gonna go A tier. Now, do I think this is better than the Star Wars ride? Yeah, I really do. Unfortunately. No, actually, no, not unfortunately. Fuck the Star Wars ride. It's definitely worthy of A tier, but is it better than the Star Wars ride? Fuck yeah, it is. Fuck yes. Let's put that shit in front of it right now. Guardians of the Galaxy. Whew, boy, do I have something to say about this. This ride single-handedly was the reason why we were not able to do more rides. Because of that, was this ride worth it? Well, 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 sports fans, I'm gonna tell you right now, it was absolutely worth it. I'm sorry, it was absolutely worth it. Fuck yes, this thing was chef's kiss, may I say. Now, do I think this is better than the what do you call it? Than this ride, the mountain? Yeah, no, I genuinely do think. Well, okay, in terms of waiting time, this is obviously not better. This ride took us like 2.5 hours just to get through the line. Yeah, that's crazy. But was your ride worth it? Yes, dude. This thing made me shit my fucking pants. Not actually shit my pants, but oh my god, I literally fucking. Cause if you know anything about the ride, right? You know that the ride has handles in the seats where you could, like, basically clasp yourself down, essentially, so you could, hold. So you could basically weigh yourself, so you could keep your ass glued to the seat. Because if you're like me, and you weigh $120, your ass is coming off the seat. Oh my god, bro! I could literally still remember that feeling of when my ass just lifted off the seat, bro. That thing was damn near fucking. Oh my god, that thing was damn near heart dropping, my guy. Heart dropping. Let me tell you. Not only that, that shit exposed to me how much I love fucking rides that just genuinely make you fucking shit your pants. I fucking love rides that make me shit my pants. Not actually, but what do I think of this ride? It's the best ride. It is the best ride that I ever ridden, and also of that day. It was the best ride of that day, and it was the best ride that I ever ridden. So it's safe to say that shit is getting S tier. Nah, you know what? It's just getting, well, there's S plus tier. I would have given S plus tier. So do I think this ride is worth it? Fuck yeah. I genuinely, hold on. Let me switch this around real quick. Do I think this ride was worth it? Absolutely, I think it was worth it. If you get the chance to, and you have Fast Pass, bro, please do this ride. This ride is so good, yo. The dude, I remember, fun little story. I remember I actually bruised my friend's arm because I didn't know that I keep saying this, but I didn't know that the seats had handles to keep yourself glued to the seat. And so I did one of these, bro. Motherfucker, I wrapped my arm around his, like, hold on, how could I explain it? Like, I wrapped my arm around his like that, and I did this, and pretend this is his arm. I basically did this, and I shit you not, bro. I bruised his arm, bro. I bruised his arm from here. Like, from this to this, I bruised his arm, because my arm was wrapped around like that. And I bruised his arm. That's how fucking shit scared I was, bro. God damn, that ride was amazing. It's impeccable. God. You know what? I'm gonna do an honorable mention real quick, because, I don't give a fuck. We're gonna remove F tier because there has not been one single ride that was genuinely F tier. I know. You're probably like, oh, I'm under an F tier. Which one shouldn't I ride? If you really want to know which one you shouldn't ride, probably this one. Sorry. And this one. Yeah. Because they were not the best. Anyway, let's get into some honorable mentions real quick. Okay, yeah, I switched up the the view you guys have here. Get fucked. Anyway, honorable mentions, which, I mean, I'm just gonna put. I don't know why I didn't just put them before I clicked record. Honorable mentions, real quick, which are the what is it? Oh yeah, the Incredicoaster, because I shit you not, bruh. I shit you not. We wanted to go. We wanted to go on that ride. The line was so long. Had we gone on that ride, it would have taken all the time we would have had left. And we would have spent it all on just one ride, and we were like, fuck that, we are not doing that. So, an honorable mention, and also because everyone talks, it's like the world famous thing, the Incredicoaster. So, like, honorable mention right there, right? Okay, another honorable mention, this is more towards Disneyland and not really California Adventure Park, which is Tiana, I don't know, how do you pronounce this bitch's name? Tiana's Bayou Adventure, that one. I genuinely mean this, guys. I really wanted to go see that one, but the thing is, and this is how old this was, right? When we went there, the thing was still being built. It wasn't even done. It was not even done. It was inoperable because it was not even added to the park yet. It literally said coming soon, bro. Coming soon. It said coming soon. Another one I guess I kind of forgot to add in the honorable mention here is the Pirates of the Caribbean, but that's just because I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the franchise. I watched a couple. My sister's a huge fan of them though because Johnny Depp. But I mean, I feel like that's what majority of people. I mean, he got casted for a perfect role. But that's pretty much it. I don't really have much more to say. That's pretty much my Disneyland and California Adventure Park like experience. Holy shit. That's pretty much my Disneyland and California Adventure Park experience / tier list. It's not that much rides. Yeah, I know. Big fucking disappointment. I'm sorry. You know, I really am. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. And the main takeaway also. Do not go on these 2 rides. Please don't go on C and D. If you have to, if you absolutely have to, and you just want to get and knock out as much rides as possible, sure, go on them. And they're good rides to just say, yeah, I got like a ride in at least, right? But it's not that good. No, they're not that good. I would say this one would probably get bumped up more had it not, like I said, broken down, but also the line wasn't long. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. So thanks so much for tuning in. This is your boy Royslop, and I am fucking signing out.